get to look after themselves. But Aljunied GRC will have to look after the larger interest of the opposition. Well, voters of Aljunied GRC, we appreciate your kind consideration. But please, first look after yourselves. Ask before you vote, how can you make yourself better? Don't worry about the Workers' Party. How can you make your life better? Please, go ahead. Don't be shy. To tell you the truth, we believe you will be better off if you vote the Workers' Party. Ask yourself 3 questions before you vote. 1, are you better off today than you were 5 years ago? You say no. But some people say it's not the government's fault that you are not better off today. Because many things happen in this world. And many things did happen in the last 5 years. What the government can do is to help you better prepare for problems before they happen. And after they happen, to help you better deal with them so that you will have hope for the future. That in the future, you'll be better prepared to deal with what problems may come. So let me ask you the second question. Are you more hopeful today about your future and your children's future than you were 5 years ago? You have to think about that carefully before you vote. And whatever your answer may be to the first 2, you have to ask yourself the third question. Do you think with the Workers' Party representing you in Parliament, providing the checks and balances and competition that you need, do you think you get better government policy? I think so.
We know so.
I am sure of it. So, voters of Aljunied GRC, take heart, have courage, but most importantly, use your head before you vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chen Shou-Mao. The next speaker is the leader of our Aljunied GRC team, our Secretary General, Mr. Loh Tia Kiat. Workers' Party.
and fellow Singaporeans, all eyes on Aljunied at this election, because the Workers' Party is going head to head with the PAP again. The Workers' Party and I agreed that the party should best serve you by us forming a GRC team to contest in Aljunied. This is for the future of democracy in Singapore. We must make a breakthrough in this election. We bring you a strong, competent group of candidates, and we believe we can do it together with you, the people of Aljunied. The candidates that we have for you to choose, besides myself, are my party chairman, Sylvia Lim, Jane Sobel, Vitam Singh, and Muhammad Faisal. The PAP says that this will be a watershed election because there is a generational change of leadership. Some analysts predict that this G will be very tight. Other analysts bet that the men in white are always right. In other words, the PAP will win this election. What do you think? Will the PAP win all seats in this election? Do you think it will have a better future if PAP wins all seats? Yes, we agree this will be a watershed election. But it's not because of change of leadership. Every general election is about change of leadership. The generational change of leadership the PAP is referring to is a change within the PAP. We must not confuse PAP and the government. Yes, the PAP has formed the government in Singapore for 51 years. But even Lee Kuan Yew has said, I quote, there will come a time when eventually the public will say, look, let's try the other side. Either because the PAP has declined quality or the opposition has put up a team which is equal to the PAP. And they say, let's try the other side. The day will come. No system lasts forever. That's sure. Unquote. This is from the new publication by Mr. M.M. Lee Kuan Yew, Hard Truth. Remember, the hard truth truth is, no system lasts forever. That's for sure. So, what did the PAP do to try to make the system last longer?
GRC.
Let's look at the GRC systems. You may be wondering why I decided to contest in the GRC to seek a breakthrough. What is so significant of breaking through a GRC that the Workers' Party is going for broke? Why is it so important that I need to leave Alga, a constituency I served for 20 years, and I built a strong rapport with the people there, with a lot of friends and memories. The PAP government introduced the 3-member GRC in 1988 general elections. They explained that the need for GRC system was to make sure that there is minority representation in parliament. But no PAP minority candidate, from what I know, was voted out because Singaporeans vote along racial lines. On the contrary, the former Secretary General of the Workers' Party, Mr. J.B. Jeyaretnam, who is not a Chinese, was voted into Parliament in 1981 by-election in Anson constituency, which is a Chinese majority constituency. If you recall, following the Workers' Party breakthrough in 1981, there was also a big sweep against the PAP in general election 1984. And another opposition, Mr. Chiam See Tong, was elected. I think we all know that the GRC system was in response to the vote swings against the PAP. A big part of the Anson constituency was merged with Radin Mas, Henderson and Tiong Bahru to form Tiong Bahru GRC. Another part goes to Tanjong Pagar GRC. The anchor person at Tiong Bahru GRC at the point in time was a senior minister of state who had been in Tiong Bahru for 20 years. I stood as a candidate in Tiong Bahru GRC in 1988 general election. That was my first election. As expected. At the counting center, my suspicion was confirmed. Had Anson or Radin Mas remained as a single seat constituency, I could have won the election because, based on my estimate, Tiong Bahru constituency delivered the strongest support of at least about 70% for the PAP. But because of the GRC, my team only got 42% of the valid vote casted. I lost the election. Over time, we have seen GRCs grow. I believe this is because the PAP realized that with 3-member GRC team, the opposition still stood a good chance of being elected. So they had to tilt the system further. And the GRC becomes like rubber bands, quite elastic. They increase from 3 to 6, now they are 4 to 6, and they can stretch from Marine Parade